What's up, guys? Today I'm back here with another review for the Star Wars The Black Series Chewbacca. He is the Target exclusive for the new Solo: A Star Wars Story coming out next month. And this is May 1st, and he was rumored to be starting to hit shelves in Target on May 1st. Went out today and they had 4 of them. So right now he might not be the hardest find, but I feel like he'll be like the Executioner Trooper from The Last Jedi. You know, he won't be super hard, but Chewbacca might be a little bit of a better seller than that one. So easier in the beginning, and then once he's out he might be harder to find. So I would go over to your Target today or soon this week, see if you can get your hands on him early and avoid any of that. So this is actually my first Chewbacca figure, and I was very excited when I found out that this figure was coming out, because I've missed some of the older ones, never been able to really find them since I've been collecting the Black Series. And their price points aren't horrible, but their secondhand price points are a little high. So I was happy to go out and find this one right away. So I don't really have any Chewbacca to compare him to, but obviously here, this is going to be in the Solo movie. He has the extra strap coming right here, as you know, normally in the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy he just has the one overlapping right there. He does have the two. Look right here, he's got the satchel, and this just goes on well. And the coloring on this figure I think is really good. It starts off kind of dark up here near the head scan, and it lightens up in the middle portion of the torso, and vice versa on the legs. So that's a close-up of the head scan. I like the open mouth. I think it works pretty well, and everything looks really good, I think, on Chewie. So here is Chewie with all of his accessories. You notice that this is not the bowcaster. So it will be the gun that he uses in Solo. So presumably he does not have his bowcaster yet in the canon, so he does not start using that presumably until the original trilogy. But I do like the look of this gun. I think it's neat, looks really cool, and it is something different. You know, if you've gotten other Chewbaccas and you already have the bowcaster, so it is something a little bit different for Chewie. The gun does not fit in his hand very well, though, at the start. Really had to work to get it in there, but now that it's in, should be pretty good. You know, he holds it well. It just was frustrating to get in at the start. And I like the goggles. They just go on, you know, very simply, but they stay on. They're tight fitting. They don't slide off or anything like that. So everything with the way the goggles were produced kind of looked pretty good on Chewie. So final thoughts on this figure. It's Chewie, and it was the first one that I was kind of able to get my hands on. So I definitely wanted to get out and get him. Happy that Target had him right away. And like I said, with these Target exclusives and other exclusives I go to store, he should be able to be found relatively easily at the start, but you got to be careful waiting too long on them. Especially a guy like Chewbacca, he might sell a little bit better than some of the other exclusives if people have missed out on them. You know, it wasn't a super long time ago that we had one, but we didn't have a Last Jedi one, so it was really during the release of Force Awakens, which was almost, you know, 3 years ago. So if people missed out on Chewbacca, I definitely could see them going for this one. The only difference is, you know, with the strap, like I said, if you want an original trilogy, you know, looking one, you're like a completist, then you're not gonna want to use this Chewie to go with your original trilogy one, because the strap would be a little bit different. But otherwise, you know, it is a different looking style Chewie, so you could definitely pick him up and he'll look a little bit different, and it's not exactly the same figure as has been released before. So if you like Chewbacca, if you like the character, I would get him. And if you like the Solo Star Wars movie after you see it, you can get him as well. If you have other Chewbaccas, you might be able to pass, but still, it's Chewie. So if you like him, you can definitely go out to your local Target now, start looking. He should be popping up. I obviously got him the first day that he was supposed to be hitting shelves, but you should be able to go find him hopefully soon. Hopefully this week you should be able to get him. So again, if you guys want to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment on anything you want to see, and just let me know.